is Akshay Karande. I belong to Raigad district of Maharashtra. There I completed my 10th and 12th. After that I moved to Pune to complete my graduation in mechanical engineering. After graduation, I started preparing for different competitive exams. I like playing cricket as well as watching movies and web series on the OTT platform. And in CAPF, this is my fifth attempt and third interview.
So what do you think you not got selected earlier?
Sir, I missed the final cutoff in 2021 and 22 by a close margin. There is some lack in paper 2 of the CAPF exams. Because of that, I am not able to clear.
Okay. What do you think is the India's biggest internal security threat?
Sir, now India's biggest internal security threat is, I think, cyber security. Also, there is a concept of information warfare. So I also consider these two as one of the biggest
Okay,
security threat.
information warfare, how it is a security threat?
Sir, it is a security threat in many ways. Firstly, it can change the opinion of a common public. It is about spreading fake news, misinformation, or as well as a disinformation, and it is a kind of a social media propaganda. So they can change the opinion of a whole society, and it can find the fault lines among the public and try to destroy the communal harmony in the society.
How to tackle that?
Sir, as such, to tackle, we can approach having a education and social awareness campaign. For example, there is a continuous information given by PIB that this is a fake news, this is a misinformation. So such kind of
So does
activity.
PIB a separate cell for it?
Sorry, sir, I am not aware about this, but I saw that many a times they on a social media platform they publish such kind of information.
On a daily basis, such huge content has been created.
Yes.
On the basis of AI now, deep fake and such things. Do you require separate agency for it? What do you think?
Yes, sir. That could be a good option for controlling such kind of things, and having a regulatory mechanism. I think it is necessary to control such kind of information, and also cooperation between state, center, as well as international cooperation. So we can have a rigid guideline.
Recently, the clash has come with the WhatsApp in the government of India.
Yes, sir.
What issue is the clash?
Sir, the primary issue between WhatsApp and government of India is on the access to messages. WhatsApp is based on a no no encryption messages that we send messages one person to another. They can be decrypted by any third party. So government wants that, but on the side of WhatsApp, they wanted that it is a secure platform and no third party can be come in between us because there is an issue of a right to privacy.
So they refuse to show it to the government messages.
Sorry, sir.
They refuse to show the message to government.
Sir, as far as I know, the case is going in Delhi High Court, and their stand is that we have no authority to show the messages to the government, and if there is such conflict, WhatsApp they threaten to leave India.
But then others like say Apple is also been operating.
Yes.
Are they showing their messages to the government of India?
No, sir.
But then why the conflict is not with them?
Sir, for example, other social media platforms such as the Telegram, they don't have such secure transactions like WhatsApp, so they are not opposing government's move. But yeah, I'm not sure about the Apple. I have to read about it, sir.
Okay. So overall, this clash is going up on with the government and the social media platforms. So what happened to the digital privacy bill? Is it passed?
No, sir. It is not passed. But
why is not passed it?
Sir, there is a consultative committee has been established to look into the matter, and the bill is is introduced in a Lok Sabha, but still the wide discussion is going on. Public opinion, opinion of expert that need to be considered while before passing a particular bill.
That's of course, but bill has been pending for last 3 years, I think. So isn't it sufficient time to pass the bill?
Yes, sir. It should be passed, but I think this issue is quite evolving, and we need more
It will keep
comprehensive.
evolving permanently. So shall we never pass the bill at all?
Right, sir. We should pass the bill, but in my opinion, there is a kind of a more consultation needed, and also we should look other international bills. For example, European Union just passed the data protection bill, so to study that and all other countries bill, we need some time. So I think in the maybe after the election, the first thing that government is doing is to pass the bill.
Okay. So, what do you think about urban Naxals? Do they exist really?
Sir, urban Nakshal is not recognized officially by Government of India. There is a concept mostly by introduced by a person called Vivek Agnihotri in his book. Urban Nakshals are those persons who support Naxalite cause while living in an urban area. Their mainly work is to spread propaganda, recruitment, and also fund, trying to get fund from other international institutions or like-minded people. So in my opinion, they do exist, but there is no proper evidence to show that this person is a urban Nakshal.
Then how they exist?
Sorry, sir, I have to read about it. Yes.
Do you think that the commercialization of cricket is killing its soul?
To a certain extent, I agree with this point that commercialization of cricket is downgrading a cricket, but at the same time, for a evolving sport, it is necessary to commercialize sport because it is its essence of any sport is to have a widespread popularity, and commercialization, in my opinion, they bring widespread popularity to different parts of the world.
Okay. But then it is more turning into like a pure entertainment than a sports. Don't you think so?
No, sir, I don't agree wholeheartedly with this point because still we are playing a test cricket and giving importance to a test cricket. Yes, in the form of a league, for example, Indian Premier League, also Big Bash League in Australia, we are promoting it, but at the same time, we also launched World Test Championship, which happen in every 2 years. So we are equally supporting Test cricket as well as T20 cricket in form of a league.
Okay. This 2020, how the high scores are getting happen nowadays? Huge scores everybody.
Yes, sir.
How come?
Sir, there are many reasons. Firstly, the wicket. It is more on a flat wicket. Secondly,
So why it is kept flat?
sir, it is supposed to be having a many type of wickets, but maybe to attract more number of public and
Entertainment.
yes, sir, entertainment. They are getting more number of runs, but in my opinion, new rules have been recently introduced. For example, two bouncers, so they can help bowler to curtail a huge number of scores.
Okay. So will it curtail? Do you think?
So it is very difficult to now predict, but
Shall we have a separate team for Test and 2020?
no, sir. It certain players they have ability to play T20 as well as Test cricket. So complete separate team, I don't
Ability
think.
as a potential is one thing, and ability as a health or like the schedule.
Yes.
2020 is now taking a lot of consuming the energy.
Yes, sir.
So there's no energy remain for the other type of cricket now. Don't you think?
Sir, cricketers, they are professional players. They know how to manage their health, their workload, and they are managing quite well. So it depends upon player to player to manage T20 as well as Test cricket. And also one of the interesting innovation that England cricket, they have a rotation policy. Suppose you are playing for 1 month, then take 10 days break, then 15 days breaks, then play. So such kind of innovative solutions, I think, will help players also as well as cricket in whole.
Shall we regulate the OTT platforms?
Yes, sir. In my opinion, we should regulate OTT platform. OTT platform is now currently a self-regulated under the IT rules 2021. So because large violence scene, large other nudity scenes, to control that, we should regulate them. In my opinion, it should be regulated strictly.
But suppose there is uploaded from Singapore, then how are you going to regulate it?
They suppose one of the show is uploaded from Singapore, but they are published or seen in India. So there is for example, one OTT platform, Netflix. They have Netflix India as a separate entity, so we can have a jurisdiction over Indian people.
So we can put it on YouTube.
Sorry, sir.
YouTube. The YouTube is open to all. There is no YouTube India.
Yes, sir.
Then.
Sir, YouTube has a rigid policy to not show any violence activity or any nudity scenes like in other series have, other web series have. So in my opinion, that could not be any problem for Indian people.
So shall we declare a separate regulator? What do you think? If this is already there,
yes, sir.
The separate regulator is not required
now. At this point, self-regulation is going on. So the next step would be have a separate regulator. For example, in other media platforms such as print and films, there is a film certification board. So in film certification board, we can have a separate division first to regulate the OTT. And if required, depending upon the future condition, we should have a different separate regulator from that film certification board.
So recently, as the elections are going on, it has been found that a lot of black money is getting circulated again.
Yes, sir.
In the economy. So what is the reason why black money is still prevailing in the economy, and what could be done to wipe it out?
Sir, black money is circulated for primary for the vote bank politics. There are different reasons. Firstly, not regulating or I think less stricter regulation, that could be some of the loopholes are there, so through which the black money is circulated. And also we have hostile neighbors, so pumping of a fake Indian currency from the hostile neighbors, that could be a primary other reason. And elections are they are considered as using a money and muscle power. So there is a preconceived notion that if having a money helps to win that elections. And to curb that, government has a different initiatives. For example,
because of election there is a black money, or because of black money is there, it has been used in election? What exactly is the case?
Sir, I think it is a two-way process. Because of election, there is a large number of black money, and they are helping, and also black money also helping election to win. So
shall we cancel the elections? At least one reason we should get rid of.
Sorry, sir.
Shall we cancel the elections itself?
No, sir.
At least one reason we can get rid of, no?
No, sir. Elections are they are a basic foundation of our democracy.
So black money will also continue, that means.
Sir, to curb that black money, we can adopt number of initiatives such as election commission. They catch the black money circulations. We have different investigating agencies, so we should improve their working. We should more regulate the use of money in the election. So in that way we can control and regulate.
At present, what is the provision for some say, election of a Lok Sabha? How much a candidate can spend?
Sorry sir, I have to read about it.
And then is there a separate regulation for party, or candidate and party have the same amount?
Sir, as far as I know, it is a particular candidate that he can spend X amount of money on the election.
And party?
There is I think no such limitation on the party.
Then finish. Then it's current same. Then the party will spend, not candidate. They will spend as much they want.
Yes, but sir, the candidate, he has a certain limitations or a certain limits within which he has to spend.
Remaining party will spend. Then what's the use of putting the restrictions on candidate then?
Sorry sir, I have to read about it more clearly.
Okay. Which threat is bigger for India, from landside border, or from seaside? What do you think?
Sir, it is very difficult to distinguish, but at present, in my opinion, it is more inclined little bit to the land side, because we have both hostile neighbors from Pakistan, China, and also from Myanmar. So we have more landside countries. So threat is more from that side.
Which is a longer boundary, land boundary or sea boundary?
So sea boundary is 7,500 kilometer, and land boundary, I'm not sure about it.
Okay. Shall we build a fence around all our neighbors? Shall we do the fencing of the boundary?
So fencing is quite a good solution to curb the illegal migration, but depending upon a geographical terrain, another factors, so we can fence particular sections of a border. We did it in on India-Pakistan border in a large number, and we also have a comprehensive border management system, which also have fences, drones, and also surveillance system. So this can be applied to a sensitive situation first, and then we can expand to other area also.
Okay. Which is your first choice service?
So my first is a CISF, that is Central Industrial Force.
Second?
Second is a CRPF, Central Reserve Police Force.
Fifth?
My fifth preference is a Border Security Force, BSF.
Why BSF is fifth?
Sir, while considering preferences, I consider 2 or 3 points. I wanted to serve all over India. That's why I given the all India forces, that is CISF and CRPF, first two choices. And they have more public interactions, so that's why. And naturally, the remaining services, they came next to the CISF and CRPF.
Okay. Shall we merge all these 5 forces into one?
Sir, in my opinion, we shouldn't merge, because there are different challenges for the different forces. They have different geographical condition, terrain challenges differently. For example, BSF has desert area, also marshy area on a India-Bangladesh border, whereas ITBP and SSB, they have mountains, and their challenges are different. So instead of having different one a single force, we should have different forces, so they can specialize in that area. And also after the Kargil war, there is a Kargil committee, and they recommended having a one border, one force, and I think it is a good suggestion, and we should continue with that.
So shall we get one more force, any other, say 6th force?
No sir, they are doing a great job, so it is not required.
Or sea border?
Sir, for the maritime security, we have a 3-layer mechanism in place already. We have Indian Navy, Indian Coast Guard, and also the state police. So another central force, I don't think it is required.
Coast Guard work under whom? Defense Ministry or Home Ministry?
Coast Guard is under Defense Ministry, sir.
Should work under Home Ministry, no? Isn't it?
Normally it could be for if you compare with other countries, but we put it into defense because there is a more transfer of a knowledge, more transfer of a manpower from Indian Navy. They can easily be operated along with the Indian Navy. So I can say easy communication between the Indian Coast Guard and Navy under the one ministry. It is better to have rather than
Work
having.
is different. No? Work is what? Looking after the law and order on sea.
Yes, sir.
Which is a part of Indian military.
Yes, sir. Sir, but the weapons, the ammunitions, and the technology we are using to protect our maritime security, they are mostly developed by Indian Navy. So it can easily transfer to Indian Coast Guard. They can learn from Indian Navy, as Indian Coast Guard is much more newer as compared to Indian Navy. So they can learn and have a transfer of technology. So
when
to
they were
ease
created,
that.
Coast Guard?
Sir, I'm not sure, but it is around 1970s or 80s.
So now 50 years only.
Yes, sir, but Indian Navy is way back before independence. Also, we have Indian Navy.
Okay. What is your goal in life?
Sir, my goal in life is to live a happy life, a very challenging and constructive life.
Opposite, yeah. If it's a challenging, it's not going to be happy.
No, sir. In my opinion, have a challenge or have any kind of obstacle leads to the happiness in the end part.
So if suppose there is no obstacles, then you'll create obstacles, and then you'll enjoy.
That is not the case, sir. In life, there is always obstacle, like from traveling one part to another. If I travel from here to Swargate, there are many obstacles, there are many signals. This is a very simple example.
That is our traffic management problem, urban planning problem.
Yes, sir.
That's what created artificial problems.
Yes, sir, but we can say there are other challenges, like if suppose there is a traffic congestion, we can go from another way. So it is just basic example, sir.
Mm-hmm. And you're not happy at present?
Yes, sir, I'm happy at present, sir.
What's the reason why you're in this interview? Because the job is very hectic, away from family.
Yes, sir. As I said, I like challenges and I like to work in a different environments. Challenges give me a kind of kick to have my work. That's why I consciously choose CAPF or rather than uniform services as my career. Sorry, sir.
Plan B.
Sir, currently I am also working in one of the edutech sector as a paper evaluator and content writer. So, and I'm planning to have a teaching as my plan B if I am not able to clear any of the government exam.
Why the Byju's is in trouble?
Sir, Baiju, they have many problems. First, their capitalization. They acquire numerous institutions and they are not getting profited. And there are allegations also they are mismanaging their accounts. They are not showing the real worth. These are some of the reasons.
Why Unacademy is in trouble?
Sir, their revenue model is quite different from the Byju's. They are able to attract lot of number of a candidate because providing a good services and
also profit.
Unacademy in the last 2 or 3 years they are not in profit, but recently in 1 year they have shown some profit.
Operational profit or gross profit?
Sorry, sir, I have to read about it.
Okay. Stop.